Hey everyone, welcome back to Tech to Go. I'm your host Toby, and today we're diving into something that's equal parts fascinating and maybe a little unsettling. Humanoid robots are officially entering our warehouses, and they're doing a lot more than just standing around looking pretty. Let me paint you a picture of what's happening right now in Georgia. There's this warehouse run by GXO Logistics where two bipedal robots built by Agility Robotics are actually moving bins around as we speak. These robots, called Digit, are doing what you and I do, bending down, picking up containers, and walking them over to conveyor belts. It's like having mechanical coworkers that never need a coffee break. Now, you might be thinking, Toby, we've had robots in warehouses for years, and you're absolutely right. But here's where things get interesting. Most warehouse robots we've seen before are like one-trick ponies. They're built for a specific task, and that's all they can do. These new humanoid robots are different. They're designed to be versatile, to work in spaces built for humans, and to tackle multiple types of jobs. Adrian Stock from GXO paints an impressive picture of what's possible. Imagine a robot that starts its day unloading trailers, switches to picking goods in the afternoon, and finishes up loading trucks in the evening. That's the kind of flexibility we're talking about here. It's like having a Swiss Army knife in robot form. Speaking of robots in warehouses, we can't ignore Amazon's experiments with roaming robotic arms and automated systems. But those are still limited in what they can do. These new humanoid robots, they can handle stairs, reach for items on high shelves, sort through boxes, basically anything a human worker can do, at least in theory. Now, here's where artificial intelligence enters the picture, and it's making things even more interesting. Companies like NVIDIA are seeing this as a perfect opportunity to combine robotics with AI technology. They're using the same tech that powers large language models to give these robots their brains. It's like they're building the body and the mind simultaneously. But let's talk about the elephant in the room, the cost. Surprisingly, the dozen or so companies working on humanoid robotics are keeping pretty quiet about the price tags. Companies like Aptronic acknowledge that economics has always been the big challenge in robotics. But here's the thing. If these robots can truly work multiple shifts and handle various tasks, the return on investment might make it worth it. Before we wrap up today's episode, I want to emphasize that we're still in the early stages. Those two robots in Georgia are just the beginning, but they represent a significant shift in how we think about automation and the future of work. Now, if you've enjoyed this episode of Tech to Go, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the show. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest in tech news and developments. Until next time, this is Toby, signing off.